Call budget committee to order.
Flag over
Pledge
there.
allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did we move the flag?
Move the flag.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks for talking
Our
about that.
first piece of business is the Jeff Reisner for personal reasons and things like that is going to has resigned from the budget committee. So we have an open spot, and Guy Pike has raised his hand to do that. Obviously, Guy spent a lot of time as a selectman and on the budget committee before, has really in-depth knowledge of town business. And so I think Guy, I'm gonna ask you to step out for a minute, just in case.
Actually, the applicant would like to have this be a public meeting and not a non-public. He'd like to be open to the public.
Okay,
Thank you.
so, I think that adding Guy to the budget committee would be great. I don't know, anybody else has any other thoughts on that?
I think he'd be a great addition.
I agree. I have no reservations whatsoever.
He's Guy. Of course he's qualified.
He's the guy. We already get that hat, the guy. All right, so can I get a motion from the floor to approve adding Guy Pike?
So, just a question here, so Guy will finish Jeff's term?
Yeah.
Okay,
And there'll be two slots up for.
yeah, okay.
What is his term? Is it one more year? Two more
Jeff
years?
has just started a 3-year term.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we'll have two 3-year
So
terms up.
He tied a 3-year term.
Well,
No, it'd be for 2 years.
2 years.
Why would it 2 years?
This-
Because he's taking place of one of them right now.
Right now.
This is the start of the first of 3 years. So by the time it finishes, it will be 2 left.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha. Okay.
Well, I make a motion to appoint Guy Pike as member of the budget committee.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous?
I shall go sign up. Thank you.
Wait a second, I have your appointment form.
You have it right there?
I have
I thought the town clerk was to do that.
it. She is gonna do it, but I have it.
Once again, you're also town clerk, apparently.
Okay. Any public input? We can go through some of the stuff while guys are on this. Any public input? Non-public input? Okay. Approval of minutes. You've got the April 15th, 2025 minutes in your package. Draft.
Yep.
Can I get a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion to approve the draft as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Any opposed? 4,
I wasn't here, so.
5 yeses, 1 abstention. And then, actually, somehow the February, whatever, 11th minutes
Okay.
never got out. So I sent you the version I'd marked up last with the changes embedded in them, so if we can get those done and out the door, that would be great.
Certainly. There he is.
Review and finalization, sorry, we got police department update?
Yeah, so I have a letter that we've kind of prepared. I can either read it or I can have it copied and give it to you guys. It's a pretty good summary.
Why don't we get it copied quickly and then,
Do you want me to read it while that's...
no, I think we'll just get a
Just
copy
get a
and
copy?
then we'll go
Okay.
to somebody, I'll come back with on the agenda.
Okay.
Okay. Review and finalization of the meeting schedule. Anybody have any comments on that? Somebody's gonna have I think the only thing we still gotta do is schedule the police department and the fire department meetings, which we'll do.
If I could find it, that would be really good. Not in my package.
Was it in the one that you picked up, or the one that you just got? The package.
Yes, it was just handed to me.
What are you missing?
Rob's got mine, here, you take that one.
Thank you, Ashley. Okay, let's see.
So the 13th and the 20th are just needed.
I may be in Hungary for the December 16th meeting, but other than that, there's nothing on there that I see I couldn't attend.
Okay, that's a joint CRP meeting.
Yeah.
I won't be there for the November 4th meeting.
Okay.
And I'll be out the 30th of September.
So it's not much.
No, it's pretty good.
No, it's pretty clean.
I don't think we wanna mess with it. All right? I don't think we need to approve this, I think this is
No,
just
that's
a
just not
day, yeah.
Oh, an 18th. Sorry. I just remembered. Traveling.
18th of November?
Yeah, sorry.
We'll get Bob.
All right. So I think we can go through the revenue and expenses. Thanks, Bob.
Pass that around.
Put you in for a raise.
Is there any more copies of the expenditure reports?
Of the what?
The expenditure reports? That we're looking at? No.
I don't have any of that either.
Guy.
You have one guy?
Thank you.
We don't have this expenditure.
No.
Did you get packages, did you pick up your package?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know they were
This-
available.
This isn't an expenditure report, this is the
You got
police station summary.
Oh, I thought that's what you were asking for.
No, I have that
I guess your
now.
packages are sitting out here.
I have 4.
Yeah.
10, 12.
I know.
What happened to, I haven't seen you in a while. What happened to Connecticut?
Nothing.
Were you keeping the house here?
No, I'm fine. I meet all the requirements for legal residency until the first of the year.
Is there anything out there?
And then,
Is there anything out
I
there?
live in Sodom Road at Josh.
So why don't
Hammond's
we go through the
house.
police
Consultant
station
for having
summary?
built it. So, everybody's got that but me. No, Ashley's gone. We'll be all
I mean, you can look online.
right. Okay.
This is, keep in mind, mine's the 11th, and I think theirs is the 14th.
It won't be too much.
Don't be too far different, yeah. Just let me know when you want to flip the page, because I've already kind of tick marked my.
I got her now. Whoop, sorry, Ashley.
Thank you.
Did you need one too?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's just, it's gonna take a while for it to spit them out,
That's okay.
but if they're coming.
That's fine.
You have the revenue one too? Is it-
It's still printing.
Okay.
It's
Dave, how much
Thank
money?
much
we-
slower than I
How much
am.
money have we spent so far
On,
on the police?
299, 940.
Oh, there we go.
the numbers are very, very, very close, but they're, you know, obviously been updates in the last few days. So these numbers are
Changing all
a
the
few
time.
days old,
Okay, yeah.
but they're gonna be close.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And where do we take this money from?
Terrific, thank you.
The 299, 940, where did it come out of?
But what did it specifically come out of?
Did it come out of 500 that was allocated of 2025? It didn't come out of capital reserve fund.
I can't, Audrey can answer that.
Yeah.
It's all in that spreadsheet. List.
according to council, we can spend up to $1,293,000. Yeah.
So, and the 1302 includes the 299, right?
I think that's where the 299 is coming from. Whatever comprises that 1,000,003 is where the 299 is coming from.
Oh,
It's not coming from the 757.
One, 293. But I guess the total work that you've bid out so far is the 1,302,532, right?
That's been awarded,
Yeah,
but doesn't mean it's been spent.
but, well, I guess, so that's been awarded, but all, that amount's been awarded includes the 299,940, right?
The money that we've spent,
Spent,
yes.
yeah, it's in there, okay. Yep.
Right. And of all the money that we have paid out, we're holding back 10% of all invoices.
10%.
Yep.
All right. Anybody have any questions on the police station summary, any questions on the police station in general? Is there a sheet that shows, like, what the budget is for the whole, for everything, and then what we spent today?
Yes, there's something along those lines. I don't know if it's exactly like that, but yes.
Can we-
That's what's feeding, that's what's feeding this. There's a master
Yeah, if
sheet.
they don't have it, here, this is what you're looking for, we make copies.
Is that one up to date? Or
As of
relatively so?
14th.
14th, okay.
Which was last week.
Yeah, come to think of it, it's probably in my pile too.
So, we can look at that. Let's go on to contract expenditures. And what I went through it already, I would suggest we just flip pages, if that's okay, and as we go through the page, people can just ask questions they have. So I don't know what happened in financial, the minus postage,
3186.
yeah. Not sure what that is.
My guess is that's the reval. Is that the reval from that postage from the reval?
I don't know which department.
It's in-
Financial administration postage.
So what happens under financial administration postage is that line item pays for all of the postage, and then we do a transfer to the correct departments, like the tax collector and town clerk. And so, depending on when we fill the postage machine and when we send it to the departments, you have pluses and minuses.
So that'll normalize.
It does normalize, yes.
Okay. And then on the revaluation, I'll flip to the next page. Do we have any other questions on this page? We'll flip to the next page. On the revaluation, the 41,000, that hasn't been spent yet, right? It's probably been spent, because I know I got my new appraisal, because it hasn't been paid.
We have not received the invoice.
Then I got on to legal expenses. Do we have something going on? And we may not be able to address it in this format, but in general. do we
There
have
have been several things. The attorney has helped me with a general assistance case that was pretty intense, and then she's also researched warrant articles.
Okay. Alright. I think I just get spent early, because it comes out ahead in the first expenses. I know we're off. Yeah. You can ask, what's going, I'm moving to the next page, the highway building, the, maintenance. Is this maintenance that's going on, cause I know we're doing, yeah, well, that's on unit reserve, so I'm not sure we spent $10,000 on the highway building for maintenance, do we know?
I believe they, if I remember the invoice correctly, they supported the sand shed. There was some walls that were rebuilt on that building.
Okay. So, and in the fire department, I'm assuming, when I look at this, that we got pretty, I think it's tax along, right, with the budget, where we got pretty full on call firefighter pay and on shift coverage, but that we now have a new full-time firefighter. So that should start to slow that down a little bit. That was the thesis anyway.
And we're already at 82%.
Yeah, but I think that's because we cut them down once we got a full-time firefighter.
Right, and the full-time firefighter didn't start until June or July, correct?
July 1st, yeah.
And then that money just through that line.
Right? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay.
Were their calls up too? I think they have increased calls this year.
What happened with their vehicle maintenance? You're gonna be tight on that, you know?
I've seen a lot of invoices, I think basically unexpected issues with vehicles. I can't say specifically because I don't believe it was in any one vehicle. It's actually, it's been three, or at least three that I can think of off the top of my head
Right.
that they've had issues with. So
Well, the
that's,
big one that I saw last was tires, the price for
Oh my
tires
God.
for a fire.
yeah, tires for a fire engine are like five grand or something like that.
It was
It's
outrageous.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
$5,000 a piece?
No,
In
for
total.
the job, but
Alright.
still,
Yeah, there's a lot of truck. Yeah, there's a lot of tires on there.
still, yeah.
Highways and streets. I mean, I guess the reality is that this would be at much higher than the 66% or whatever because of the winter. I mean, winter's the most expensive, and so we've had 3 of the 4 months of winter. Right? I mean, that's why it's winter's like 45% of the overall budget. So,
Well, it's front loaded, and because January through March, and then it was a little bit heavier, I think, than was expected.
At the end anyway, right?
I don't remember exactly, but I know they got called out more than as quote unquote normal.
yeah. I think Kevin we had all that snow for us at the end of the season. And then the road striping here,
Yep.
which roads did they road stripe?
Would have been Ledge Hill.
That should be in the warrant article. Shouldn't be in here. Why not? It's a new
It
bill.
wasn't built in the future they could build it in, but it was not built in those numbers.
Yeah. I don't think it's ever been included.
Really?
I don't think so. I think it's always been a separate item.
We should.
No, but it has
It
been
should
because
be
they're, because
included.
What's that?
It should be included.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, no, because they.
So
When we
Did-
pave a road and stripe it, it should all be under the warrant.
I don't disagree.
Whether we did it in the past, that's
Right. Did we expend the entire warrant article at this
We
point?
don't
No,
have
we
to
haven't even
bill.
been billed for it.
Can we, because this account is gonna be what it's gonna be, can we just check to make sure that this, I mean, I think this should be in the warrant article. I don't understand how you
Yeah.
can't build a road without striping it, you know? Just saying, you can't repave a road without striping it.
Yeah, because we haven't striped anything
Right.
that wasn't paved, right? In other words, we weren't just striping other roads.
Correct, the only thing that, as far as I know, the only thing that got striped was Ledge Hill Road after it got paved.
Right. Right.
That's it.
So maybe we need to call that out.
Well, next time,
Yeah.
yeah, like if we do Sodom Road this year, or next year, we'll put the striping in
In the warrant
the
article.
paving budget.
Well, but occasionally we do striping that's not part of it.
But that's maintenance
And
then.
that's me.
Right.
But I think that we should go back, I'd like, I'm gonna formally ask you to go back and make sure this should not be included in the warrant article versus the annual budget. So in other words, this striping was on,
I don't remember it being discussed at all.
As in the warrant article?
yeah, so when we have an article to approve to repave
Right.
a road,
Yeah.
repaving, we don't say, and then stamping out, you know, doing the side of the road and then striping the road and doing all that, it's just repaving it, which includes.
So I agree with you. The difference is when we hire a paver, they don't sub striping.
Right, but the striping is part of the construction of that new road.
Agreed,
It's part
but
of it's not an annual ongoing maintenance budget, it's a capital expenditure.
100% agree.
So it should be in the warrant article.
I agree.
Okay.
That didn't happen here.
So this should go into the warrant article, especially if we have money in the warrant article.
Moving forward.
Yes, and we.
Or
I,
even for this year, if we can, if there's money in the warrant article, let's put it in the warrant article.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a problem. If there's money
Yeah.
available.
oh, yeah.
I mean, if the bill came.
You're
less
getting no
than
disagreement
forward.
here.
Yeah.
And going forward, we should make sure that when we do the warrant article, we include the striping and everything else.
Agreed. I agree.
All right. Otherwise, that looks good. I see we don't have, on Parks and Rec, we also didn't have a water safety instructors or a youth assistants, or support, I guess, youth assistants, yeah, youth assistants person.
Yeah, we could not hire a water safety person.
Or a youth assistance person, right?
I don't recall a youth assistance person.
Usually one person, and I think that youth assistance is not a, person, I think it's to provide assistance if someone needs to go to camp or something. It's not a person.
If you add youth assistance and the town of Wolfboro together, it's amazingly close to the amount of money we used to send in a big lump sum to the town of Wolfboro, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a combined amounts, I got it. Okay. Alright, so that was from the unexpended. On revenue, when we show this in the future, it's kind of important, can we show the MS, whatever it was, the MS 737, that we stuck our estimated revenue from the MS 737 in here? We should be able to pull that, right, into these categories? Yeah, okay. And if I look, so I guess what I'd like to do is, if I look at this, what's going on with I guess the state money, the 220,000 from the state, that comes in at the end of the year?
Which one, is that the block grant?
It's the,
That comes in quarterly,
which one? No,
the,
not the block grant, no, the state money. the one that's, I think it's room taxes and stuff like, our share of the room
Oh,
taxes.
we won't get that till like November.
Is there an extra revenue report floating around?
I've only got one page, so.
I don't have the paving contract, I thought I did.
So, and then what's going on with the federal emergency money? Are we getting any of that for the
McCulbert's,
940 for the culverts? Yeah.
that project basically has just started. I just have my first invoices from HEB, the engineer. So I do the form and submit it to them, and they should reimburse us.
So is that going to be are we going to get those done by the end of the year?
No. It'll go into next year. Sodom Road was just approved by governor and council, and that needs to go in the next warrant article. So this is gonna be an ongoing process.
Okay.
Thank you.
So when I adjust this all out, right now, other than for taxes, for property taxes, we've collected about 934,000 in revenue. And then if I take out we projected 2.8 million, 2.9 million in revenue, but that included the federal emergency and the state room taxes. So that means we are at about 1,545. So we're about 60% of what our revenue projection was, right? So we are right now, which makes sense when we were on the year, because most of the stuff is kind of consistent. I think that's right. But it'll be good to have the comparisons on so we can see them going forward. Does anybody else have any other questions? And then on the money warrant articles, can we get, for the stuff we're spending money on, can we just get the same expense sheets of the student fees that we spent on each of the money warrant articles, so where we are on them? And then if we just look where they are.
Yeah, I'll be able to email those out. I had time off last week and didn't get to it.
So for our next meeting, we go through this, we can just spend some time doing that. But if we go through we know the police station, we'll go up there on that. The police vehicle expendable trust, that was funded, right?
Yes.
Okay. We got the police body worn cameras.
Yes, and we got the expenditure for that.
Okay. And did we get the grant from Department of Safety?
I believe so. I have to double check.
Does that go into revenue or does that go into net on the warrant article? How does that work?
It goes below the line, so it'll be a wash. You'll see revenue and expense.
Major road paving.
We don't have the bill yet.
Okay, and neighborhood paving?
Don't have the bill yet.
So how do we know what we spent, that we haven't spent?
We haven't spent it yet.
Well, but it's been done. I mean, I've driven on Edge Hill, so
Well, we had a contract,
I have a contract, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and we expect them to hold the
Okay.
price of the contract.
And what was that number on the contract, do you know?
I just went to look for it, I didn't have it in my book.
It can vary based on the price of oil.
Asphalt, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
Okay. Fire engine, we made that
And they're not done,
payment.
right?
What's that?
And they're not done yet either,
Right, they still have the skirt.
the edging on
Edging.
Ledge Hill Road to finish. Which apparently they wait for rain to do that. That's what they said. I asked, I
Could
said,
be
why
a
isn't
while,
it done
so-
yet?
Look at the forecast, it could be a
Right.
while.
Yeah.
There might be snow.
Transfer station, facilities expendable trust. We did. SCBA, that was a reserve, right?
Mhm.
Environmental study. Is that ongoing?
Yes.
And these drainage projects, we haven't made this, so it's not really going yet. The airboat, have they bought that yet?
They put a deposit, I believe.
We have a contract, right?
Yeah.
And how much was that for? Remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
And have they raised their, whatever the difference was?
As far as I know, it's fully funded, but I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, the airboat deposit was 36,000.
What was, I'd be just curious to know what the total contract was and where the funding sources are. Because they were gonna raise
Yeah.
some money, right? So they're gonna make sure they raise that money. Fire engine capital reserve. Good, transfer station equipment capital reserve. Yep. Highway facilities capital reserve fund. Highway vehicle capital reserve fund. So the emergency vehicle and boat capital reserve fund. Contingency fund. And we've drawn nothing from the contingency fund yet, right? No. Alright, no operating budget. That's good. Anybody have any other questions on us? No. Right to know law review.
You said the attorney was gonna handle it. Yeah, I had told Laura there might be questions about it, but do you wanna say what you learned?
Sure. We have these.
Yeah, you have the entire slides. This is just the 2 slides that I pulled from them that are the quick reference, but you're certainly welcome to refer to the long version
Yep.
that was included for you.
Okay.
But it's essentially just trying to avoid creating a quorum via email. So when emails go out, I'll be sending them blind carbon copy to avoid that. And to respond back, if you need to respond about scheduling or things like that, that's fine. But once we get into discussion of anything on the agenda or budget related, the committee, then we're really getting into a gray area and could possibly cause a violation.
But this is a violation of the right to know, right?
Correct.
So anybody can then, so then people just get my email. So if I send an email to everybody, then my jeopardy here is that I said something silly in the email, right?
But once they open your email, they can go for the entire email account.
What do
That
you mean?
whichever email you use, it's possible that it may open that entire email address to Discovery.
And that's,
Okay, I'm just
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
telling you what the law says.
Mhm.
How you choose is, the budget committee is your choice.
I mean, we understand that, and I think generally speaking, we hold to the spirit of what the 91A is. I'm 100% sure that some of us that have been around a long time, we're fully aware of the consequences that could come from it. But I think generally speaking that we do not ever meet the quorum for a meeting in any of the emails that we have going back and forth. It's basically discussing meeting scheduling and or you distributing information to us to disseminate prior to the meetings, which is key to us being
Correct, which is
successful.
actually one of the exceptions, and
Yeah.
they advise that you have all things go out blind carbon copy from whoever your administrative support person is.
Yeah, and that's fine, and like I said, I'm glad you did it, we've all gone to the seminar, or most of us have, I speak for myself. I just think that in the spirit of things, I don't think that this is necessarily something that we're gonna be in danger of violating, and honestly, like him, go ahead, look at my emails. It's, nothing there that would be, communicated.
I hear you. My life isn't that interesting either, right? Right there with you.
All right, good. So I think the notice is not getting into big debates and discussions on group emails. department visits, so, oh, Ashley, one thing for you. When you send out the meeting material, can you please ask people to respond as to whether they will be attending the meeting or not?
Okay.
To confirm their attendance.
And if you don't hear from them, maybe you better take a
Call.
second pass at them or something.
Yeah.
Seriously, because if you send me an email, it is wrapped up in so much garbage that I just sometimes miss it. And Ashley, in my case particularly, if you just send me a text, a bell goes off on my phone and I read them all, but emails, I just miss them. I just can't keep up with it.
Okay.
So I'm sorry to say that. If you could do that, it would be very helpful.
I will endeavor to do so.
Okay, thank you very much.
But you can also expect that the materials will be available the Thursday before the meetings.
I will.
I just think we want to have a count, so we always know we have a quorum. Otherwise, I don't want to drag through.
Yeah.
I'll attach a poll to the email when it goes out.
Great, thank you. And then actually for us department visits, why don't we try and coordinate that with the fire chief and the police chief, and I'll shoot out some dates
Okay,
for people to, and I'll do it before our next meeting,
of course.
okay? All right. Board of Selectmen update?
I think you've gotten most of it. As Bob alluded to earlier, the paving is close to being finished, but we're relying on the weather, obviously. You have the police station update. In terms of actual getting the frame started, where are we now?
It's supposed to be starting by the end of the month.
Right.
Tuesday?
Did we get the electric yet?
The pole's sitting on the ground.
They were there this morning, but they found some poison ivy.
Oh, okay. So they're in the process of putting the pole in now.
Imminent.
So the biggest issue has been, there's no electricity there, and of course, everything that they do now, it's not that they're swinging hammers anymore.
Yeah.
So, obviously they need the electricity. So, that's kind of the holdup now. But as Chris alluded, there's a roughly 5-week time frame to get it buttoned, closed, weather tight. Is that right? Is that including the, no?
It doesn't include siding, but it's,
You haven't awarded the sign yet.
Right, the siding's not in there.
it's the frame, it's doors, windows, roof.
Yeah, so you probably heard that from Chris, yeah, so. Is there other things that?
Finished grade,
What's that?
finished grade, the parking lot, septic system, the well, all of that's gonna get done in the next month.
Okay. Thank you, Chip.
Are they putting a generator in here?
Yes,
An external generator, yeah.
correct. Yeah, which is why we need, well, in addition to the building being run on propane, so we're burying a tank,
Yeah.
which obviously the generator's gonna run that as well.
Anything else? You guys haven't been doing much this year. so
Melvin
far.
Wharf,
What's that? Oh, the wharf.
Yeah, we've got a preliminary design from Melvin Wharf.
We're in discussions with
and then you're going.
Taylor?
Tyler Phillips.
Tyler.
Thank you.
About the Melvin Wharf, the drainage there, because it basically runs right over the beach and washes it away and so forth and so on. So we're working on getting that squared away so that it's more environmentally friendly and
Right.
among other things.
This runoff would be like a tank or something, holding tank.
There's a number of mitigation
Okay.
things that are being considered. We had a meeting with him last Monday, I believe it was, and so we asked him to make some slight adjustments, or at least see what he could do for the adjustments. But that's TBD, and probably going to get back to us in the next couple of weeks, I would think.
Yeah, and there may be a grant involved. We don't know how much, what percentage, so that'll likely be on the warrant article next year.
Okay. Good.
Police cruisers in,
It's what?
the police cruisers in the state,
It's in the state,
it should be here next month, well done.
It's getting
Ray.
closer.
so they haven't equipped it yet, correct?
And Jamie's fully staffed, right now?
Yes.
That's great. Yeah, I've only seen really good,
Yeah, so
Really
far
good
we've gotten
stuff.
some really,
yeah.
really positive feedback
It's awesome.
from,
Yeah.
and our,
His community policing, tickets, everything has gone up. He's been
Yeah.
doing a great. he's been-
Substantially.
He's been visible.
100-fold on the
Oh, yeah,
tickets.
oh, yeah, he's been doing very, very well.
Yeah.
And we've been getting high accolades.
Yeah, I've seen everything on social media, which at the moment the
Yep.
fight pit has become really positive.
for the police department of all
For the police
things.
department, right, so they're-
So, anyway,
It's credit to him, man. Credit to the team.
Yes, it is.
I think that's,
It's good. Anything else?
We would like to know how many paper copies of the packet, because like Brendan, you come with your laptop and you say you don't need paper always. So how, we feel like we throw away a lot of paper at the end of meetings. You want paper?
I'd like a paper copy.
Two,
You want paper?
3, 4.
Paper.
You said yes, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm typically okay with the tech.
All right. Now, so can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Any, all in favor?
Aye.